many times have you spent all this time picking out the right creature for your players to fight, and you get really excited about this big bad, maybe not even the BBEG, but just like one of his main henchmen, and you set him up, you set him up, you set him up. The party finally fights him, and he's gone without even attacking. Mainly because, maybe he was banished, or maybe because the monk stunned him into oblivion, or who knows, he just rolled bad initiative, got absolutely crushed, and did nothing. One thing I've come to learn is that a lot of times what would happen is that it was just him. I would see this big imposing creature and think that's the only thing needed to fight the party. And sometimes it can be if it's really, really strong, but other times, a lot of times, they're going to need some help. And that's where minions are huge. You need something to try to distract or counterplay the party. Maybe you have a creature who has minions that debuff the party in terms of causing them to have disadvantage on rolls. Something like a Star Spawn Brew, which you could reflavor as anything. And I mean, they're easy enough to kill, but that disadvantage roll, if they just keep coming, that could be a huge, huge advantage for the boss if he has a lot of saves to force on a party. It could be something as simple as a non-creature, as these orbs that surround the creature or the enemy, giving buffs to them so that they have, higher AC. Maybe they have higher attacks. Maybe that's what allows them to have legendary actions. So the party has to split their focus on taking these out unless they want a hell of a fight on their hands. Another possible minion is something similar to the Krill from Gears of War 1, where they would always swarm General Ram. You could have these hives that the big boss can call in, and he gets covered in these insects that give him a higher AC. Take out the hives, maybe a round or two, and all of a sudden he's very hittable. Or even something simple, like you have the warlord. Don't have the party fight the warlord alone. Have the warlord have his own party. Lesser creatures, but still something that can, be a problem. Maybe ones with shields that can, deflect the blow from the charging barbarian who doesn't care about the minions and is just going to try to end this quick. Stuff like that. Even the battlefield itself could be its own minion. If you can protect the squishy caster from the barbarian being able to charge, maybe there's traps set up along the way. But still, if you're having trouble with your enemies, these big epic enemies getting taken out super quick, it could be as simple as giving them some friends. Let me know if there were any minions that really ramped up the fight for you, whether you were a player or a DM, in the comments below.